Okay, so this is my evaluation question 3. What have you learned from your audience feedback? For the poster, the feedback I received for our film poster from our target audience was useful because it allowed me to see whether it created our desired effect within the horror genre, and from what I have gathered, it was effective in doing this. Getting this feedback has allowed me to see whether see what was successful and what wasn't within our poster, and as well as what could be done to improve it. Our target audience's main comments were that they liked the image because of the eyeline match to the camera, as it looked like menacing and intense, or as if she's watching you. And also the colour schemes we chose because it's conventional but not completely, because our main focus is white, and usually in horror, like, black is the most prominent colour. And this shows that although we did not completely conform to the conventions, the colour conventions in horror, it's still effective in creating fear or evoking. We also had a few people say that they liked our pull quote because it stood out against the rest of the magazine due to the black and white, and the main word, or the focus on the pull quote, it had a double meaning because it says relax, run a bath, but we've put the run in white, and we had quite a few people say that that was effective in the sense that it sounds like the poster is commanding you to run, or that there is danger within the peaceful mise-en-scene. And it was also said that the effects of the smoke and Photoshop that we used were realistic and gave the illusion of spirits or demons, which is what our intention was. For our magazine, a lot of the target audience members I got feedback from for our cover said that it looked really professional and realistic, or that they would, if they enjoy the horror genre, they would purchase it themselves. We also had some audience members comment on the link between the poster and magazine cover, which is obvious within the smoke effects that we included on the background and masthead and the background of the poster too. And it shows getting that feedback shows that we've been consistent with our products because people know. A lot of the people who gave us feedback also linked the image we used with the villain's hand combined with the red tint on her face. And one person said that this tint could indicate that she's marked by evil, which is the idea we are going for, because we wanted it to represent danger but also reflect the themes of blood that we have included throughout all of our products. Some people also commented that they really liked how Ruby was looking at the hand rather than directly at the camera, which is the usual convention, or more common anyway, and that her looking at it, it evokes fear because she's worried she's seeing, glancing directly at the villain. But we did get one piece of feedback saying that maybe her facial expression should be more shocked or scared, because she just looked, her facial expression is pretty simple, it's not extreme. We also found that people like the colour scheme and the use of real media text because it helps to create it helps to make it look more professional, and our colour scheme is also pretty similar to that of the typical horror conventions because we include red, black, even though white is our main feature. Grey and blue as well because of our theme of water and smoke. And the use of real media text, again, it just enhances the fact that it's a film magazine horror feature as well. And it just reinforces those ideas. Most of the feedback that we received was successful because it allowed us to see what our strengths and weaknesses were in other people's opinions. Although we had our own, we thought that our bath scenes were particularly strong, and our music was, as well as some of the editing. But we also had our own weaknesses or weak points that we thought we had. So after our trailer premiere, we handed out about 20 questionnaires to get an overall idea from our target audience, of what they thought. And for our ratings, we got 10 people gave us 5 stars, 8 gave us 4 stars, and 1 gave us 3 stars, which I'm quite pleased with because it shows that our trailer must have had some sort of effect on them for them to think that it was appealing to watch. A lot of people commented on the makeup and mise-en-scene of the villain and said that that was one of the most effective aspects of our trailer, and this like shows to us that we portrayed her as how we wanted her as well. Like she's scary and creepy because she's a young girl, she's dressed in white, but she still has this gross like wound on her. And then when we asked what we could do to improve or make scary in our trailer, a lot of people's answers were to include more jump scares. And this shows to me that although our trailer does have like scary and creepy elements like throughout that like give a sense of unease or can like scare our audience, our target audience, they still expect to like automatically jump or like always jump or like be properly scared in a trailer despite it not being the actual film. People often said that the most memorable part of our trailer was the bath scenes, and I think, like personally, I think that this is due to the editing, like the quick shots between like running the bath and her getting in the bath, and then the like slow down of it, combined with the voiceover and like creepy slow build up of the music, which is piano and yeah. But also because of the binary opposition that you can see throughout the scene, because the bathroom is like bright white, and we have our protagonist dressed all in black to contrast this, and also to show that she is like tainted, and to contrast the villain who is dressed in white. Overall, from the feedback I got from our premiere of our trailer, I learned that our work is appealing to our target audiences because most people enjoyed it and liked it and found that it was effective in creating like suspense, horror, tension, etc., etc. Also, that like we found what we could have done to improve. We found like what our target audiences would have like wanted even more, and yeah, this feedback helped us to evaluate that.